Alright, so I've been grinding Accelerator for a bit, and using IceHen's strat, it works pretty well. And just some tips, I'll just write down some tips for it. So first thing is, this is probably the best strat out of all the other ones. The ones where you go to like level 40 usually give you around 120 gems an hour. Meanwhile, everything else this one gives you around 180. Usually, instead of just bringing 3 weapon towers, you should probably bring like an extra one, preferably for the invisibility ones. I bring militant usually, something to detect camo. Soldier or militant works. So that's one thing you should do. And then talking about the maps. So there's 4 maps in hardcore right now. There's Crossroads, Nether, Wrecked Battlefield, and Autumn Falling. Wrecked Battlefield is probably the best, and then Autumn Falling is probably the second best, and then Nether, and then Crossroads. This is mainly because of the Ace Pilot spot. For Wrecked Battlefield, it'll reach the entire. It'll cycle around always cycle around a path. For Autumn Falling, 3/4 of the path. Nether, it's also 3/4, but it's a little bit more like. It doesn't really fit the Ace Pilot's range, so that's why it's third. And then Crossroads doesn't even have an actual Ace Pilot spot, it only has like a half one. So just don't play Crossroads. And then, although it says it's 189 gems an hour, this is not really correct because it takes a decent amount of time to actually like get back into a server and load into hardcore, and the 30 seconds that it takes before and after each like time that you lose or win. So it works best with a private server, so this is gonna be more like 160 gems an hour, so don't be like discouraged if you aren't getting the gems it says it is, because it's probably just the waiting times. So it works best with a private server, and just try to keep joining that as fast as you can, and that's probably the best way. Probably have an auto clicker over the skip button too. That also works. So just skip the waves as fast as you can. And yeah, that's basically everything. And yeah, it should work pretty well. It takes around like 12 hours of grinding to finish and get Accelerator.